Illinois Cessna, Public Information Coordinator for Garden City Public Schools. And today we're talking with Tracy Johnson, Director of Nutrition Services. So as we get started and get closer to the start of the school year, what will lunches look like for students?
Well, it'll be a lot different than in years past, but we are going to be practicing social distancing. We're going to take every precaution that we can. So every school is going to look a little different. For example, the high school, Forest Good, where they have tables and chairs, we've removed some of the tables, removed some of the chairs, and so only so many can sit at a table. At the elementary schools, we're only going to be putting 4 to 6 on the tables, depending on the size of the tables, and have certain spots for the kids where they'll sit every day. A couple of the elementary schools are going to use pods, and so the same classes will come in, a class will come in and go through, one class will go through the line, sit down in their pod, and then the next class will get up and go through the line, sit in their pod. So they sit in the same pod every time. All the tables will be washed after they eat. We are also putting up barriers. For example, here at Jenny Wilson, it's just a simple barrier for the cooks and the kids to get their meal. And the cashiers will be wearing, of course, face guards, and so try to keep everybody safe.
So as they go through the lunch line, what will that look like this year?
It'll be different. Everything is different. So they will be staggering classes. There's going to be more lunch shifts at some of the schools. Some of the schools, half the kids will be eating in the cafeteria, half of them will be eating in their classrooms or in alternate places. The larger schools, they can eat at alternate places. Breakfast is going to be, it's different kind of across the board. Some of them are going to come in and the kids that eat breakfast go to the cafeteria to eat the breakfast. The kids are not eating the breakfast, they'll go to their classrooms. Some of them are waiting till 8 o'clock and distributing the breakfast, and then they'll go to their classrooms, and everybody will eat in the classroom. So it'll be a little bit different. The one unique one, I think the most unique one that we have is Forest Good. And Forest Good, as they get their temperature checks done and their screenings done, they'll be able to get a breakfast at that point. And then they'll go straight to their classroom.
So you said the cashiers will have masks on as well as shields. So what does that look like for scanning the IDs for students as they go through the line?
Actually, we are, the majority of the elementary schools are going to be doing their lunch IDs, and they're going to hook them to their backpacks. And so when they come through the breakfast line, they can just scan it on their backpack. Since they're social distancing sitting, they can take their backpacks through the line with them. The other ones, we're trying to do as much touchless scanning as possible. The 5th through 12th graders, they do have their own IDs, which we already did the scanning on them already.
And I know with the change of the nutrition services and how the students will be staggered and everything, what will the meals look like this year for students?
Well, I call them classroom-friendly, kid-friendly meals. It's basically what we've had to do is revamp our menu with foods that are not messy and that are easy to eat and that are easily to wrap. All the foods that we serve have to be sealed in some way. So we went to basically a hamburger, corn dog, hot dog, chicken nuggets, beef fingers, different sandwiches like the rib sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, and not a lot of options as far as a food bar, so because of all of our food will be sealed, like our fruit and our vegetables will all be sealed. So basically that's it. The kids will get their entree, but they will still be able to it's still going to be an offer versus serve, so they don't have to take everything. So they'll get their entree, they have the option of taking the meal, the fruit or the vegetable.
Sounds good. So a lot of the foods that the kids really like and enjoy, but also nutritious for the students as well.
Correct.
I know that we have 2 different types of learning options, well actually 3 different types of learning options for children, but we have remote learning this year, which I know is going to be new for a lot of students and families. If they choose this option, will they be able to get meals this year from nutrition services?
Yes, they will. We're working on that right now, right?
Okay.
Right now we're determining who all in the district is going to go to remote or do the hybrid learning or the blended learning. We are developing a form which will probably be on Skyward Family, and when we find out a family is going remote, we will give them access to that form to fill out. Right now, we have no clue what that's going to, how many families are going to take advantage of it. If we just have a few families, we're just going to have 2 pickup points. One pickup point will be at the high school, and the other pickup point will be at Forest Good. But if we see that number growing, we may add more pickup points. Those meals, we'll either distribute them 2 or 3 times a week. They will be cold, and so the family would just have to heat them up.
Sounds good. I know that you recently sent out the free and reduced applications to all pre-enrolled students in the district. Can you tell us about that program and what parents need to do to get enrolled if they think they're applicable for that program?
Yeah, you bet. The free and reduced applications have gone out, and we are processing them now. They can, if you have not gotten one in the mail, you can do one online at gckschools.com. I believe it's on the lower right-hand corner in the white box. It says free and reduced, and they'll take you to an online application, which takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill out. If you're not comfortable with that process, you can call our office and request a form be sent with you, sent to you. We are not allowing a lot of people into our building just because of the times, but what we have done is there's a drop-off box for your convenience. You can just fill out your application and drop it off in that box, and we will pick it up. We pick them up almost every hour and then process them. We do want to encourage everybody that feels that they are eligible for free and reduced meals to apply, even if they are going remote. The one thing about the remote meals, it's not like summer meals. So unfortunately, not everybody can eat free. So if your child does not qualify for the free program, they'll have to pay the reduced or the paid price for the remote meals.
Okay. And you'll let them know where they're at on if they're free or reduced, or if they have to pay the full price if they sign up for the remote program, correct?
Right. When they sign up for the remote program, we'll basically, that's one of the things that we have to check to see if they are free, reduced, or paid, and then we will charge their accounts accordingly.
Okay. And for more of this and the applications, as well as the locations, as well as staying up to date on when we start school and how that will look, and especially for the nutrition services part of it, you can go to the Garden City Public Schools website at www.gckschools.com.